Hello everyone and welcome again to our channel. My name is Daniel, and in this video today I want us to talk about some of the errors in the documents that may need to be corrected before attending the visa interview. This is because if you attend your visa interview with some of those errors in the documents, it may lead to you being put in administrative processing, awaiting clarification, or some affidavit of support on those errors for you to be given the visas. So in this case, to avoid all those yellow papers during your interview or being sent to correct those documents, it's good that you correct the errors in all your documents before going for your visa interview. And when I say all your documents, it means that if you are participating in the DV lottery as a family, make sure that each of your derivatives in your applications is all our documents are correct and they are matching. Make sure that the names in one document is the same as the other document all through. Check even the spelling and everything before you proceed for your visa interview. Some of the errors that may occur in your documents are errors like you have an initial in one of your names. So it means that that initial makes one document look different from the other. You may have one document with an initial while the other documents having full names. So in this case, make sure that you get an affidavit of the name from the advocate saying that this document with an initial is the same document you are the same person in the other document, such that the consular officer will have to understand that. Another error that occurs in most documents or many documents is you get that in one document you have two names, while in other documents you have three names. So in this case, you also need to correct this error in some of the documents which you can be able to correct. And if you are not able to correct these documents, make sure that you have an affidavit also showing that in one document you are called or you are using two names, and in this other document you are using three names. The other error that's normally in some other document is misspelled names. So this is so serious. If you have a document with a name which has been misspelled, it's good that you correct that document. More especially, the most important document they look at is your birth certificate and your passport, plus your academic documents. But I hope if you have a problem with your academic documents, you can have an affidavit. But if you have an error, a misspelled name in your birth certificate, you can correct it at Birth and Registration Office. And if it's your passport, you have to correct your passport, because that is a very important document that is needed when you are traveling, and it needs to be correct as you travel. So we have other people with names with apostrophes. So in this, you have one document with your name with an apostrophe and other document without the apostrophe. So in this, the same manner as I've said above, make sure that you also correct that, or you get an affidavit if you cannot be able to correct that issue in one document. Sometimes you may have your names being too long to be accommodated in most of the documents, where you get some other documents are able to accept those long names, while other documents will not be able to accept the long names, and they end up putting an initial, or some of the long names are cut. So in this case, you also need to have an affidavit to show that this name is cut because it was not able to fit in this document. And this will always apply up to the time you get to the United States. When you apply for your green cards, when the green cards come out, you must make sure that the names are printed correct. And what you need to know is that those long names which were cut in some of the documents from your home country will also be cut, will appear cut in your green card, actual green card, when you receive them. So when you call USIS, they will always tell you that their record shows that the names are correct, but the document is character sensitive. It cannot be able to take more characters than what is allowed in the system. So when you get that your name has been cut in your green card, you should not be worried. It's a normal occurrence, and it has been appearing in so many other people's green card. The other issue that you need to be specific and serious on it is the dates that will appear, the date of birth that will appear in your documents, more especially your birth certificate and your passport. Make sure that the date of birth, that's the month, the day, and the year, they are correct. Those documents go hand in hand. Even during your interviews, you must give your birth certificate copy and original, your passport copy and original for comparison. So it's good that you correct those dates. And it's so easy to correct those things in your passport and also in your birth certificate. So do not give. Also, make sure that your documents have the correct gender. If you are male, it should be indicated as male, and if you are female, it should be indicated as female in your documents. So without having those correct gender, you may have a problem in the future. So it's good that you do those things. And you also, if you are a parent, make sure that you have the vaccination records for your kids, and they will save you a lot of money when you go for the visa interview. So thank you guys for watching our videos and being supportive to our channel. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. Subscription is free, and that's the only way you can help us build this channel. Thank you, and may God bless you. For those ones having interviews, may you succeed and have your visas approved. We love you, and we always value and pray for you. Thank you, and see you in our next video as we keep on watching. And make sure you comment, share our videos to family and friends. And whenever you have a question, we have our number in our comment section. You will be able to reach out, or you email us, and we'll be able to respond to your queries. See you in our next video.